Akwa Ibom State government clamps down on Chinese company involved in illegal mining in the state. Environmental expert demands enforcement of penalties to data discriminate waste disposal. Plus, NTA Port Harcourt Zonal Network Center meets in Uyo brainstorm on evolving trend in management. Hello, very good evening to you and many thanks for joining us on the news. I am Kelvin Samuel with details of the headlines and other stories. And please note that this broadcast is reaching you live on StarTime channel 103 and all the social media handles of NTA Uyo on Facebook and YouTube. Do it to like our pages for regular updates. The Akwa Ibom State government has clamped down on Chinese company allegedly carrying out illegal mining activities in the state. Commissioner for Environment in the state, Nsikak Ekong, who embarked on an unscheduled visit to some sites in Eastern Obolo local government area, frowned at activities of the Chinese company within the community. Umar Basiedet has details.
Obolo is a coastal local government area in Akwa Ibom State endowed with rich mineral resources. This naturally endowed community, which is now suffering due to human activities arising from water and gas pollution, as well as oil spills, amongst others, is giving residents untold hardship. In a swift response to the plight of the people, Commissioner for Environment, Mr. Nsikak Ekong, in an unscheduled visit, intercepted a driver while disposing waste beside the source of the community's drinking water. His water resources and sanitation counterpart was also on site.
You don't dump refuse indiscriminately. And for all we know, these things they dump here might be toxic. We want to get a confessional statement from the driver to tell us who is the person responsible, and then the law will take its course.
We have a history of outbreak of waterborne diseases in Eastern Obolo. The state government is just trying to battle the last cholera outbreak here in Eastern Obolo. And His Excellency has graciously approved, provision of some water facility here.
Chairman of Eastern Obolo local government area, Samuel Ntioguja, as well as one of the village heads, lamented the increasing health threat faced by residents following activities of some companies operating there.
It's very bad and it's absolutely unacceptable because we have been, since I came on board, we have this issue severally and we've been complaining.
This dumping side is affecting us. We are not happy over it. And it's good the government has come in. And I'm begging the government to stop this menace here.
While on the visit, the team clamped down on the activities of a Chinese company allegedly involved in illegal mining within the area.
Part of the problems we have in this state is erosion, and this basically is caused by people doing borrow pit activities, abandon them somewhere along the line. So we are calling all of them, we want to profile all of them, including those that are into mining and into borrow pit activities.
The fact-finding visit, which also included an on-the-spot assessment of the waste treatment plant, is expected to bring lasting solutions to the challenges of the people. From Eastern Obolo, Umar Basiedet, NTA News.
Anywhere there is human existence, waste is generated both in liquid and solid forms. In Nigeria, solid waste is a major concern, especially in urban centers. Lokoja, the Kogi state capital, is not an exception as residents continue to grapple with environmental challenges orchestrated by human behavior. John Yaku in this report tells us how man is enemy to himself. The report.
Domestic waste has remained the most stubborn environmental challenge in Nigeria over the years. This solid waste is generated from consumables and other household disposables. Conscious of solid waste generated per day and annually, the state ministries of environment have been established to manage waste in urban areas across the country. The same ministry is also saddled with the responsibility of managing environmental degradations such as erosions. Over the years, Drainage channels have been constructed to control water and prevent gully erosion in many parts of the country. This is where human activities come in conflict with projects that are put in place to serve their interest. Drainages, as we know, are constructed to channel flood water to the right place and control gully erosions. But on the contrary, in some urban cities, they have become dumping grounds for solid waste, and Lokoja, the Kogi State capital, is not an exception.
The belief is that when the rains come, it washes down the waste down to the river. But this is not always the case, as most of the debris end up blocking drainages and culverts.
As seen here on major roads and streets in Lokoja, forcing the flood water to overflow into residential homes, roads and streets.
No. It's very wrong. It's a very wrong idea.
These blockages remain there for the rest of the rainy season unattended to, and the people affected by such man-induced flood forget that this is coming from human actions.
If the rain fall well, the dirty will come block here. They use them to clean them because from my business, because me, I don't want the tip from my side.
One will wonder if there are regulations criminalizing dumping of refuse in drainage system in Nigeria.
The law actually enforces or spells out some penalties, and I think the list is 10 to 20,000 naira or 2 or 3 months imprisonment if anyone is found culpable, or if anyone has actually committed that offense and is trying the court of law. But enforcement essentially is this problem.
Kogi State Executive Council recently resolved to present a bill to the State House of Assembly for the establishment of Climate Change Agency in the state.
We have decided to set up an agency to deal with that. But before then, it will still have to go through the House of Assembly.
Perhaps this will take care of this anomaly and reduce man-induced flooding in Lokoja, the Kogi State capital. John Yaku, NTA News.
We'll pause here for a short commercial break. More news on our return. Please stay.
NTA Television College Jos, you will dive into exhilarating hands that will fuel your passion in education and propel your career to new heights. We don't just teach, we craft the next generation of media leaders. Explore our diverse offering, understanding the personnel matters and issues in the public service, basic development communication, financial reporting under IPSAS, and interpretation of public sector accounting standard IPSAS, audit, internal check and control management, video camera maintenance, new technologies, optics, fiber, IP technologies, automation, storage management, and wireless technology. Challenges and opportunities in the secretarial profession in the digital age. Digital marketing, basic drama, online reporting, understanding the provisions of the revised public service, audio engineering operations and maintenance, camera operations, and intermediate drama. Mark your calendar. The second quarter of 2025 is your launch pad. This is your moment to seize the future. Announcer Management.
Rose Bay Hotel. Come, feel the luxury of our contemporary hotel. We offer lodging and accommodation. Stay at our deluxe executive and luxury suites for your comfort. Experience extravagant dining and delicious meals by expert chef. Lounge at our exquisite VIP bar. Enjoy 24 hours power supply with free Wi-Fi services. Our security system is top-notch to ensure your safety. Ample parking space and laundry services available. The ambience is serene to make your stay memorable. We are located at number 1 Julius Baji Road off House of Assembly Avenue, Uyo, Akwa Ibom State. For reservations, call 070-650-41139. Roseville Hotel, hospitality at its best.
Welcome back and many thanks for staying tuned. Now to the rest of the stories. The Nigerian Television Authority is evolving with current trends, hence the need to strengthen relationship and align strategies for effective management. These and more are issues raised at the NTA Port Harcourt Network Zonal Center meeting held in Uyo, Akwa Ibom State. Editor Mba was there.
Leadership and evolving trends in effective management is a theme for the meeting, which had management staff from across the zone as participants. Zonal Director, Port Harcourt Network Center, Evelyn Wosu, submitted that teamwork and synergy are crucial components for the success of any vision, emphasizing that the meeting will create an avenue to reassess operations and find workable solutions.
When you talk about leadership and evolving trends in effective management, we're trying to equip you with all you need to be a better leader. And of course, if you're a better leader, we'll have a better organization.
Others, in their opinion, agree that the meeting is timely and recommendations will help improve output.
We expect that staff will be more and better equipped so that they can rebrand the brand NTA.
We expect a good production, good leadership quality, and better management and staff relation in the zone.
I'm here to learn more, to see how move NTA forward.
NTA is going somewhere that I know, so we expect each and every one of us to go along.
The guest lecturer and head of Department Public Administration, University of Uyo, Professor Chijioke Onoha, amongst other things, advised NTA management to invest in sustainable infrastructure and maintain accountability.
The essence of this performance is towards the attainment of the goal.
The zonal meeting is the second in the series since the beginning of this year. In Uyo, Edidi Ongiba, NTA News.
We'll pause yet again for another commercial break. More news when we come back.
Water is life. Aqua Cardinali Water provides the highest quality drinking water. Aqua Cardinali Water is owned by the Catholic Diocese of Uyo, produced and packaged by Cadisem Enterprises Nigeria. It is available in 19 liters dispenser jar, 60 cl sachet, 50 cl and 75 cl table water. Visit Aqua Cardinali Water at number 34 Dominic Utuk Avenue, Uyo, Akwa Ibom State. Drink Aqua Cardinali Water, certified by NAFDAC and Standard Organization of Nigeria. Call 0903-288-2958. Aqua Cardinali Water. Drink pure. Stay healthy.
Welcome to Prisma International Hotels, located at number 5 Efangosanga Street, Afarafort, Overback Road, Uyo. When it comes to hospitality industry, nothing compares with comfort, exquisite services, and top-of-the-world security. These are what make Prisma Hotels a household name. At Prisma Hotels, you are assured of lavishly furnished, spacious rooms and suites with complimentary breakfast, top-class Blue Sea swimming pool, VIP and poolside bars, as well as restaurant where African and continental dishes are served at pocket-friendly rates. These are not all. There is high-speed internet service, closed-circuit television, spacious car park, 24-hour power and water supply, sparkle laundry and dry cleaning services, and above all, combat-ready security operatives. So whenever you are in Uyo or you are a resident in Uyo, capital city of Akwa Ibom State, make Prisma Hotels number 5 Efangosanga Street, Afarafort, Overback Road, Uyo, your choice, and you will cherish the experience. For bookings and inquiries, please call 081-3166-6660 or 0915-509-9989. Prisma International Hotels, hospitality par excellence.
Welcome back and many thanks for staying tuned. Now, Uyo residents are raising concerns over increasing cases of teenage pregnancy, calling on parents and peer educators to do more to minimize the situation. Abigail Tim, who spoke with some residents and stakeholders, came back with this report.
Teenage pregnancy refers to pregnancy in girls under the age of 20. This poses serious risks to the underage girls. Research shows that beyond the pregnancy, the negative implications of teenage pregnancy are enormous. Hence, Nigerians are calling on parents to pay special attention to the upbringing of their children to prevent them from being victims of teenage pregnancy.
One can be just stay away from sexual activity. Even if you want to conduct a sexual activity, just use preventing measures like preventing measures like use of condoms and contraceptives.
Be friendly with your children. Don't scare them away from yourself. So whatsoever that happens, they will tell you. That is, I may say, number one thing should be your relationship with the children.
Lack of sex education. People are not like aware of all this sex stuff and they are not being taught about sex education. So this leads them into doing all this.
Some Uyo residents believe that one of the key causes is poverty, as many parents are unable to provide the basic needs of their wards, leaving the girl child vulnerable to exploitation.
Laziness on the part of the young girls. You don't want to learn, you don't want to be steadfast in work, you just want to be free. You just feel that you should just go about your thing your way, which is not so.
Up next is our sports update with Ijoma Peter Wante as our guide.
All is now set for the Super 8 playoffs of the Nigeria Youth League Cup as the 8 participating teams now know their opponents following the draws for the playoffs conducted in Abuja on Tuesday. The draw, which was conducted by former Nigerian international and some known names in the Nigerian sports fraternity, saw Eyimba draw against Kwara United in the curtain racer for the playoffs. The playoff, which will be played at the Mobolaji Johnson Arena in Lagos, begins on the 23rd of June and ends on June the 30th.
I think it's also very important that we also make our league, especially for the youth level, to be very, very competitive and also give them that global visibility that it deserves.
South Africa's Mamelodi Sundowns secured a 1-0 victory over Busan of South Korea in the 2025 FIFA Club World Cup, marking their first win in the African Club Championship as Italy's Inter Milan drew 1-1 with Monterrey from Mexico in their opening encounter. Meanwhile, Manchester City is set to kick off their Group G campaign against the Moroccan club Wydad AC, and Real Madrid will start their campaign against Al Hilal from Saudi Arabia. Elsewhere, Liverpool will commence their defense of the Premier League title by hosting Bournemouth at Anfield on August 15. And last season's runner-up, Arsenal, will travel to face Manchester United 2 days later, as announced by England's Top Flight League on Wednesday. And Chelsea will host FA Cup winners Crystal Palace at Stamford Bridge on August 17th. And finally, in tennis, two-time Wimbledon champion Petra Kvitova has been granted a white card entering into the women's singles draw as she was ranked too low for direct qualification. The Czech player, a winner at Wimbledon in 2011 and 2014, began her return to the sport last February after a 17-month maternity leave. With sports updates, Ijoma Peter Wante, NTA News.
To end the news for tonight, another look at the major stories. Akwa Ibom State government has clamped down on Chinese company involved in illegal mining in the state. Environmental experts demand enforcement of penalties to deter the indiscriminate waste disposal. You also heard in the news that NTA Port Harcourt Zonal Network Center met in Uyo brainstorm on evolving trends in effective management. Those are the much we can accommodate tonight. For the news, I remain Kelvin Samuel. Wishing you and yours all the best.